know why they did that. Yeah, they went to the other side. Are you leaving? I'm doing the report over here. You want me to cross the street? Oh, you're gonna come over to me? Okay. They did that with the other police that just left. Came to the other side. Oh.
Can I try to help you with anything?
Yeah, let me get your information. The police almost hit me with his car.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, McGill.
495 Lane.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you happen to know which officer it was?
No, he would deflected on me asking for his badge number, but I do have it recorded on my channel, YouTube channel, which I like to give you for evidence.
Where were you when he almost hit you?
Right here.
Like, were you in the street? Or were you on the sidewalk? Where were you?
Yeah, I was on the side of the car because I had called the police because I was threatened prior and harassed in the shelter. It's been a pattern that followed me ever since I had this wealthy stalker.
Okay.
So in all shelters, I get violated at all of them.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, and they punish me for reporting it to anyone and deny answers to grievances and services.
Okay. I can definitely look into the matter. All right. If the contact information that I have on you, apparently you've called 911. I can get back with you as far as the results
Yeah,
of
and
that.
then the person that threatened me, she also threatened me inside the shelter, got in the shower with me, and called me the B word, and I didn't know her. That was scaring me immediately when I came in the bathroom. I get terrorized in the shelter, and they won't have an answer like 6 or 7 grievances with evidence. That this brand, look at this phone right here. You see the scratches on it?
On the lens or where? Oh, right. I see. Yeah, on the cover right there.
Yeah,
right,
they
okay.
did this. This is a new. They do things like this out of malice on particular,
So,
and they scratched up the back and front.
so the
And you see
shelter's
this
run
scratched
by-
up too? It was. I had just cleaned it, and the day after I
I'm trying
cleaned
to
it.
see where, like, I'm just.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, somewhere here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was completely smooth.
Have
And
you
you see,
tried-
I'm doing a report on how they treat me in the shelter.
Oh, okay.
This is
Awesome.
important to me because I'm particular.
Right.
Okay, so you see all these scratches on the cover?
Hold on. Angle it differently.
You can hold it,
Oh,
so
okay.
you can angle it the perfect way. You see all those? It was bombarded
one right there.
No, it's bombarded all over.
I'm not denying it, ma'am. I'm trying to articulate to you. Like, I see one right there.
Let's see
See
if
another one right there.
it's covered in scratches. Let's see if my phone picks it up because I know it is dark. But it's covered all the way, and I had just cleaned my phone. And it was in pristine condition, and I'm particular, and these people in the shelter, they monitor me, and if you want someone were to view the camera footage, like 3 or 4 people will watch me at extended amounts of time.
Gotcha. So, in regards to the officers,
I don't want to report all crimes. Is that okay?
no. Well, you brought me out here because you were
I
concerned. that
wanted to report all crimes that the officers in the shelter will not investigate. If I could, I'd like to report all criminal activity and not just be forced to only report certain ones.
No, I hear you. Have you spoken with their supervisors?
But I'm reporting the crimes to the police department. I've been deflected and given the runaround for years. I want to concentrate on what the police can do and not other parties. Each location I go to tells me to go somewhere else for all these years, and I never get help anywhere. So I want to concentrate on what the police can do about criminal activity I repeatedly report to them.
Okay. In regards to the operations there, about how they treat you, if they
I'm
treat
just
you-
giving evidence that perhaps something's amiss in my environment with them deliberately scratching up both my phone's covers to Kingdom Come and the front of my phone. It's happened at multiple different locations.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so I'm establishing a pattern of something's amiss inside the shelter. If they let someone get in the shower with me, threaten me, and then all kind of other criminal activity going on the inside and demand I not record it and answer grievances. I don't know why the police department repeatedly covers for those crimes that repeatedly happen to me at all shelters I'm at.
Covered. We are short-staffed. You can always
No
report
police
online.
department has done anything and punished me about it or given me a detective.
Which police department are you talking about? Just
All
us?
of them.
Name them.
Garland, Dallas, Denton. I'm just on
So
the
you've been
spot
in all
now.
of those
Tyler.
cities where you've reported the crimes?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Longview.
So when the officers were leaving, were you standing in the road or were you on the side?
I was on the side talking to him, and he drove off to flee me, asking for his badge number because he was rude. Why would police show up rude because I'm reporting someone threatened me on camera? I recorded it. The same person that threatened me inside the shelter
What did
got in the shower with
How
me.
did the person threaten you, man? What did they, I'm just curious what they said.
Okay, let me show it to you. I'm trying to give you my YouTube channel. You won't take it.
What do you mean?
Oh, okay, my YouTube channel. Let me give it to you. That's why I said you wouldn't take it because you didn't take it. Okay. It's Kiana Clark Peace?
Like spelled out?
Yes, it's 3 words.
Okay.
I'm asking right now if I can show you the video. We're doing a report right now, and I didn't want you to leave while I'm showing you the video of getting threatened.
Do I look like I'm about to leave?
Oh, you just said that you'll give me the information for me to report it later.
I was going to give you a link, is what I'm talking about. I can text you a link.
No, you're right here now. I'm getting the video right now.
Right. I need it in a link, though.
But I wanted to show it to you right now.
That's fine.
That's why you're here. They got in the shower with me and did all kind of other things, and she threatened me in front of the shelter, in front of staff. I don't know. He's covering up his ears. It's kind of disrespectful. I think my phone hit it. Heard me being threatened. I don't see it. Hopefully, I don't know why my phone would do that.
Where did this occur? In which shelter?
Okay. It happened right here while I was on the curb.
Okay, so it happened here. What time? Was it today?
Okay. I think that police are working against me. Right now, I'm currently looking for the video to show you that I've been threatened. And you're deflecting and distracting me from giving it to you.
I am not trying to deflect.
Okay, well, I'm currently looking for the video right now.
Okay.
Can you let me get it?
So you can't answer a question while you're looking?
No. That's why I'm asking you right now, currently. This happens repeatedly over and over when my reports are toxic. What I explain to my viewers is it's punishments for reporting crimes. My abuser has his avenues of getting away with his crimes, and if he makes it toxic for me reporting crimes he set up, then that'll hamper that'll keep me from wanting to report his crimes. I think it's deliberate. So each time I'm reporting crimes, there's repeated abuse and torment and criminal activity from the police department to keep me from doing reports against my abuser. Not only that, but arrests and assaults. So if you don't mind, I've been violated all morning, in fact, years. Can I just show you where I got threatened without being bullied and punished for reporting crimes?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
While you're looking for that, I'm just going to go grab my car and I'm going to pull it right over here.
Okay. I'm asking, as a citizen, do I have a right to call the police department directly? I know for the... So the person came at me and threatened me, and my phone covered for it and wouldn't record it. I don't see it. Maybe I just missed it, but I'm looking for it, and it was recording, and now it's not on my device. That's how they do it. So 911 hung up. I said, call the police right now. I looked, and it was recording. I said, call the police right now. So he claimed that he was going, crossing the street, bringing his car on the other side of the street, but he's been doing it for a considerable amount of time. So they let people do things like this and control my device and hide it. I don't know. Maybe I'm put on the spot and don't know where it's at. Okay, so maybe the link thing will work. I'm put on the spot and I don't see it, but I recorded the lady coming at me, and then I told the 911 operator to call the police because I couldn't get them on my phone, but my phone repeatedly covers for crimes, and you guys won't do law enforcement about it. My phone's hacked. And I reported to Austin police and told them my life was in jeopardy and have never had a call from an investigator. Okay. And then I reported multiple different threats, and you guys have been covering for it and won't give me an investigator, as well as every other location I'm at, including the assault with a deadly weapon report.
Today, what can I help you with? Because my initial onset was that I believed it was because you felt like you almost got hit by the officers. Now you're talking about other crimes. So
I don't know why the police department only wants to help me with some of them. So which crimes are you willing to help me with? Because I can only get the law enforcement that you guys are allowing me to get.
Said some, man.
Okay, well,
I'm asking.
Can I help you with? Well, I did a report, so you tell me what you can help me with.
I can definitely look into what happened today with the officers, the allegation that they almost hit you.
Okay.
If you've already made reports, and that's up for the investigative unit. Yeah.
So what is your position?
I'm a sergeant.
And if they won't do law enforcement, you don't do anything about that?
That's up for their supervisors.
How do I get their supervisors write down their information? Because I thought it was a crime to deprive someone of law enforcement in a conspiracy.
It's okay. I can definitely give you this.
In that crime, who do I report that to?
I'm going to give you a phone number that you can call them, and you can ask them where it's
So I report law enforcement repeatedly depriving me of law enforcement to who?
Can I finish my sentence just like you've requested?
Are you slandering me like the tax place did?
No, I'm not.
To keep me from services like everyone else has done?
How am I keeping you from services right now, ma'am? I literally have.
I don't understand. If you keeping me from
you don't
services,
understand that, I'm sorry about that. That's your problem.
You're keeping me from services by the intimidate. Let me show you how you're keeping me from services. One moment. Let me show you on my phone. Okay, Section 241 makes it unlawful for two or more persons to agree to injure, threaten, or intimidate a person in the United States in the free exercise and enjoyment of any privilege or right secured by the Constitution of laws or of the United States of his or her exercise such a right. This offense is a felony. Even if the underlying conduct would not on its own establish a felony violation of another criminal rights statute. So by me doing a police report and you using intimidation or oppression and tormenting me for trying to do a report in a conspiracy is a felony. That's what you're doing.
No, it's not.
It is.
Because I have this out, ready to take notes. You talked about getting threatened this morning.
But
and I asked you,
police to repeatedly mistreat me doing reports like I established it with this reading is a felony charge.
No,
that's what you're doing.
No, it's not. Then you can contact the Office of Police Oversight if you want. I'll give you the phone number.
You asked me how you were keeping me from doing the report by committing this felony charge.
I'm trying to take a report right now.
But you're not supposed to intimidate and oppress me doing it for getting threatened.
How and then almost getting written.
Well, this is a normal behavior for someone that almost got hit with a car from a police and then threatened by another party, and my phone seems to be covering for it.
How is your
but
phone
do they have cameras over it? Because it's missing.
If you'd like, I can take the phone and I can submit it as evidence. And then our digital forensic team could look into it.
It's on the YouTube channel.
But that's your phone saying it's covering for you, right?
Okay, so you need my phone? And then
if you want that part of the investigation to be done, yes.
Okay, so I'll give you my phone, and then what happens?
And then the detective's going to get a hold of you. You've got to sign a consent form for them to download it. And then they'll reach out to you. 553.
So they're just going to keep my phone and I not have service? How long are they going to keep it?
I don't know, ma'am.
And maybe permanently, so I have to get another phone?
I wouldn't say permanently, but I don't know.
Well, can we find out? Because I'll give up my phone because I've been denied law enforcement for it.
That depends upon what the caseload for that each detective is.
So I have to pay a phone bill and have while the police department has my phone?
I don't know the answer to those questions.
Well, where can I get it? What's the number to that team, and then I can call them and get the answers?
I'll give you that number too.
Okay. All this intimidation that we already read was criminal. They started moving when I started recording. But they were stopped eavesdropping. So it puts my safety at risk if someone threatened me and I'm demanding that the operator call 911 and my phone cover for it. Is it cameras over here so you can see how she came at me and tried to get my phone?
There are cameras. We just got to make sure they were pointed at a certain time.
It was right here.
That's why I was asking you earlier what time and date so that I can go look at it.
Okay, it just happened. The police was over here that almost hit me, and she was over there right there. She knew I was wondering why she would do that, come at me on camera footage, but they knew that she wasn't being recorded before I did. So I guess that's why you were trying to deflect and distract me from trying to show you the video because you knew it wasn't there. I imagine crooked police are the ones controlling my phone, therefore threatening my arrest at my providers. So you were trying to distract me and keeping me from looking for the video or the part of the video that you already knew wasn't there.
Ma'am, that all sounds like speculation.
Okay, it is. It could possibly be speculation, but the best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. If you had no accountability for past crimes, what would interrupt you from committing future crimes? So I imagine the police running me over probably didn't record it either. Trying to run me over. I'd have to look. All this just because I'm trying to shower and get ready. So I know you did not believe my story.
Right here when they drove off.
Well, my foot was in the way. I had to hurry up and move for him not to run over my foot.
So you were in the road then?
Yeah, I was on the side. He was right there, and I got by the bike trying to see if he was there for me. He was rude immediately upon my arrival. What happened was I got a call, okay? My phone went on vibrate on its own. It repeatedly does that, okay? Or go on do not disturb on its own. So I immediately, even though it was on vibrate, answered the phone and they immediately hung up. But I know the con, so I came outside anyway. So the police came to the other side of the street. So I crossed the street. I try to get a safe distance. I'm purposely trying to get a safe distance because you guys have intimidation tactics to be all up on me. So that's why I keep moving. Okay.
Did you feel better if I stood over there?
No, I was giving myself the safe space. And then each time I moved, you move up and invade my personal space. They do this everywhere I'm at. So I'm good now.
So I would like to try to take a report for what happened over there. Okay?
I'm telling you about the police. You're interrupting, tampering, whatever this was a felony. No. So I was on the side of the road trying to flag him down after I said my phone tried to cover for the police and did not vibrate on its own. I came outside because I know the cons. I've had to endure this years. So the police was on this side of the road, wanted me to cross the street. So then I crossed the street and I asked him if he was flagging, if he was here for me. He was rude. Then I asked him his name. Just reporting someone had threatened me. The police is furious with me that they already had threatened me inside the shelter. So the police was rude, and I asked him his badge number because he was being rude, and he drove off. When I was on the side, he was on the left side, and I was on the right side. Okay? So I wasn't in traffic. I was trying to confirm if he was the one here for my report.
He was on the left side?
Right.
You mean in the left lane?
He was on the right. Okay, so he was on my left side. See, I was by the scooters.
Yeah.
Okay, and the police car was on the left of me. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am. Now I do.
Okay, he was in this lane parked by the scooters, but he was in the blocking traffic from me, and I was on the right of him.
Okay.
Okay, by the scooters. So I asked him if he was the police here for me to do the report. He was rude for me trying to report being threatened, like all police are. Someone coming at me trying to grab my phone covered for it, and wouldn't record the live video I was shooting. And then she did it in the shelter too, and they covered for it. Nonetheless, so I'm asking him if he's here to take the report of the threat, and he's rude, and then drives off when I asked him his badge number, and I had to hurry up and move to keep him from running over my foot. And I could not believe, I was dumbfounded that my life was placed in jeopardy again by police, and nothing's repeatedly done. So then an officer claimed he was going to do my report. The crooked officer came then, tried to talk to the officer that was going to do my report and whisper something in his ear, like what happened with Johnny Bowman, that locked me out of a place that I had furniture moved in, gave him a deposit and had a key. They were taking the report of that in Hillsborough, then said, sir, you can't do that. And then crooked police came to interrupt that and let this man lock me out of a house that I had things moved in, children crying. A U-Haul full with things that I was supposed to be moving in for profit. So I went to go do a small claims court, was robbed out of $600 for one court because I suspected that area was crooked. I went to my court date, they said no and kept the $600, forcing me to go pay again to go speak to Judge Crane in Hillsborough that only rewarded me the $1,000 deposit that he robbed me of, not all the damages that were like $4,000 plus dollars. So that's what happened. Crooked police keep interrupting good police from doing law enforcement for some reason.
What was the reason that you called 911 today?
Because I got threatened and the torture that I have to endure at all shelters. We went over that, and don't have comprehension. We've already discussed it. I don't know why my abuser has such a big deal for me showering and getting dressed and use law enforcement to keep me from petty things.
Which shelter? You said it happened a little bit late.
I called 911. Okay, so I called 911 because I get harassed in the shelter. As the recording that I made of the person threatening me, and my phone covered for it and when recorded. Okay, so they withheld everyone from eating like multiple other locations, so I can be heckled and mistreated in the cafeteria on camera footage. There's a harassment scheme that I have to endure that's trapped on camera footage. Just do law enforcement, and you can see the petty scams for harassment.
What was the threat that was conveyed to you?
What did she say? She came at me and got aggressive and tried to take my phone and cursed me out.
Was it an employee or was
it was the same lady? It was someone staying at the shelter that got in the shower with me prior, stared at me, came at me with 3 shelter having to hold her back, and shelter staff covered for it. And someone pulled a knife on me at P&S shelter in Fort Worth, and they covered for that and all kind of other extreme abuse. I think the shelter staff is setting it up, therefore cover for it. But they're enlisting, so there are people staying at shelters to commit crimes for profit. Taking bribes is another crime.
Did she threaten to hit you? Or?
She came at me and tried to take my phone.
I understand that, but I'm asking, was there a threat also?
I don't know what coming at me and coming in my face and then threatening.
It's a very flippant, vague statement. So if somebody were to sit there and say, I'm going to kick your butt or I'm going to hit you or something, that's it. I
thought her coming at me and trying to take my phone, touching my phone, and I having to hold my phone back from her trying to grab it. I thought that would be considered a threat.
Okay. And this all took place inside the shower?
No, it just took place right here. I've already told you that 2 or 3 times.
You go back and forth. That's
I get blamed for people's crimes all the time, sir. I don't want this. We've already established oppressing and tormenting someone and the free privilege of services was a felony. I've already showed you that statute, how that was a felony charge.
What's a felony?
Well, pull it up again. I haven't closed it off my phone.
It's not a felony, ma'am.
If you're tormenting, if I'm doing a report and you're tormenting me and oppressing me and intimidating me trying to do a report and a conspiracy, that's a felony charge. We've already discussed that.
You're welcome to make a report anytime you want to.
I don't know why you've been deflecting on the fact that I've already told you where it happened and you want me to keep repeating myself.
Because you're going back from the shower.
And then you're blaming me for your misconduct like all other locations.
What do you mean for any misconduct?
Well, nonetheless, I've already told you where the police, is it cameras over there for you to review since they, my phone cover for it? I was wondering, like I said, why she was that aggressive, and I was recording. She knew I wasn't.
Some people don't like being recorded.
I recorded because she was aggressive. I don't know why the police department wants me to get violated in shelters as well as everywhere else I'm at.
Nobody said anything about you wanting to be violated. We don't want anybody to be violated, ma'am. We don't.
Yeah, there's another miscommunication. Who wants to get violated? Do you? So.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. It happens all the time. No one will do law enforcement. Someone needs to figure out if they're really on calls, if they're playing games. So, I don't know. I don't have rights. Everybody does.
Yes,
so,
you do.
can I show? Oh, well, then, if I have rights, let me show you what she did to me, and you can tell me if it's a threat.
Is that what you did?
No, I want to show you what she did to me. That way, you can see if it's a threat.
Okay.
Okay. So, it's okay if I show you what she did?
Sure.
Okay. So, she came. Hold my phone. So, I was already on a phone call with 911. So, hold the phone up.
All right, so I'm on the phone.
Yeah. Okay. You hold your phone. Try to keep it. You're on an emergency call, right?
Okay.
Hold it.
Ma'am, I got the gist.
Okay. Is that a threat?
No, that's a different crime.
So is that what kind of crime is it?
So if you're on the phone calling 911 and she's trying to take the phone from you, that's called interference with emergency phone call.
But while she's threatening me and I already threatened and coming at me.
Threat has to be verbal or assaultive. So also how you just described it, if she takes your phone from you, that's also called theft from person. Did she actually take it from you?
She was trying to.
So that's attempted. So now we're getting somewhere. So hold on.
They have to cover for the threats. So she was threatening me. And then I recorded her threatening me, and then she came at me and tried to take my phone to cover for me threatening her. I don't know why police departments cover for people threatening me and pulling guns on me and knives.
Nothing about covering her for threatening you.
Oh, okay.
You described her like
Oh, well,
I'm going to hit you. I'm going to beat you up. What you
Well,
described
I was on an emergency call.
Finish. I've let you finish.
Well, you seem to be tampering with evidence.
What you just described to me was, it sounds like it's attempted theft from person and interference with emergency phone call. Okay?
And a threat. So what was going on?
Threat.
Okay, I'm trying to repeat it to you, and then you said I won't let you speak? Okay. Yeah, we've already established intimidating and tormenting someone is a felony and a conspiracy. And the free right of privileges of services. Nonetheless, I was on the phone with 911. So she started threatening me and saying something and called me the B word, like she had already done multiple different times. So I started recording her. Then she came at me, tried to take my phone. And I had to, you weren't putting up a very big fight, but I was, so she couldn't take it. Okay. She has already threatened me inside the shelter, got in the shower with me and was staring at me, and called me the B word in the shelter.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Which phone did you call 911 on?
I don't remember.
Can you look at the call log so that we can see what time you called?
Okay. Did you check and see if it was cameras over there? Or anywhere over here?
I've got to go up.
I'm sorry?
I will check on them, yes. Don't forget your 2 pieces of paper right there.
I won't. Here it is right here. You can look at my phone. So another thing is 911 operators, which you can tell on my channel, are committing the same crime as interference with 911 calls.
9 minutes from 8:40. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Repeat that. Curiosity, was that one that you just showed me when you called initially?
You can see it on my phone.
How many times did you call 911?
Several. It's on my YouTube channel. 911 call operators are guilty of that crime. I don't know why they're standing around looking.
What I'm going to do.
To where they are 911 operators repeatedly cover for crimes?
No, ma'am. I'm talking about this incident that happened here when you tried to take your phone that you were.
But once again, my phone covered for it. This would be my third or fourth time telling you this. And then when I tried to get it on my phone and look at it, you kept distracting me and then had to walk to the other side of the street when I was trying to review my videos.
To give you time so you can find it.
Right, but I was looking for my videos and you kept distracting me and I asked you if you could wait and you wouldn't.
I did.
Well, you got upset when I asked you to
I didn't
wait.
ask. I did not
Sure,
get upset.
but nonetheless, I don't see
If
the
you
video.
feel like that I got upset, I can tell you right now, I wasn't upset.
Okay, but none we're deflecting. So it wasn't on there, and I repeatedly keep telling you maybe I didn't look at it, maybe I'm put on the spot.
If you end up finding it. I'm
Okay,
just saying,
but
if you end
did
up
you
finding
see
it.
if there were cameras here to
You've
see
already
it?
asked that, and I've already answered that.
So if I've already asked that, then why are you asking me for the video to do an upload?
Because you keep looking for it.
You're gaslighting me?
No.
'Cause I don't keep looking for it. I looked for it that one
Ma'am,
time and it
I
wasn't
got
there.
all the information I need.
I
to
don't
write
know
this
why people
report.
keep on distracting when
You
they get
got
caught in
the,
lies.
Case number. You have a good day. I'm gonna go write this report.
You haven't checked for the cameras yet, as they haven't in any environments.
I have to go check them in another office.
You didn't look around here, like when I got
where they
attacked
are,
at the
ma'am.
bus station.
I already know where they are.
Oh, well, where are they?
Right there in the corner.
Oh, so there are cameras. So you can see it. I don't know why my phone covered for it. And then when the man had cameras at the Baylor station, and so the man got attacked me and tried to take my backpack while police covered for it, witnesses were saying, because he said the camera footage wasn't working, witnesses were saying this man attacked her. The police said, no, he didn't. They're looking at the police crazy. Yes, he did. He attacked her and tried to take her backpack.
Ma'am, thank you for your time. I'm gonna go write this report.
Sure.
Detective will reach out to you, okay?
Okay, thank you. So the witnesses were saying this man tried to take her backpack and attacked her. No, he didn't. And they were looking at the police like he was on drugs, like I was. Nonetheless, it was never investigated. So the reason why the man didn't take my backpack, I got tired of their games. So I beat the crap out of the man that tried to take my backpack. I kicked him and then got my backpack back. I was tired of their scams. Everything I had, people repetitively kept taking. So he attacked me. I defended myself. So the police officer came and looked at the man's bruises and tried to protect him, but I called the police on the man trying to attack me. So the police in their cons tried to protect the man that attacked me.
Gotta keep eyes open.
And everybody was saying, he said that he couldn't pull the camera footage, like I said, that was right in front of it, that witnessed everything. And they would not listen to the eyewitness testimonies and tell the eyewitnesses they did not see what they told them they saw. So people wouldn't get their charges.